Good morning, everybody, and welcome to St. Paul. It may be rainy outside right now, but it is sunny in St. Paul. I'm Ann Hunt, and I'm proud to work for Mayor Chris Coleman, the mayor of St. Paul. Here he is.
Thank you. Thank you for that warm introduction. Good morning, everyone. It really is nice to be here on a really special occasion. Though the last few weeks would not indicate that we have the ability to generate any solar capacity in the state of Minnesota, I can assure you that the state of Minnesota has tremendous potential to really start powering some of our facilities, some of our buildings with solar energy. And it has been great that we have been recognized as such. St. Paul has long been a leader in renewable energy. Years ago, back in 2001, President Bush came to this facility to tour District Energy because he understood the reputation of this incredible facility. It's internationally known for the hot water heating system that is one of the largest hot water heating systems in the country that's powered by renewable energy sources. We are very proud and brag about that. Mayor Ryback and I like to believe that we have been good leaders on trying to figure out new ways, powering our buildings and looking at opportunities along things like the Central Corridor to have really renewable energy corridors, really where we're looking at every opportunity to save energy, to rethink how we do things. In the city of St. Paul, we've been working very hard to refit our buildings so that we are saving dollars, being smart about how we spend our money, trying to reduce our energy costs and how we light our streets, how we light our buildings and warm our buildings. All of those things have taken I think some pretty significant strides over the years. We're working on green buildings. We're building a new fire station and fire administration building that will have one of the greenest roofs in the state of Minnesota. So while we're very proud of it, we know that there's a lot of work that remains to be done. The grant that we're announcing here today, I think, is a major step forward. It is also a real recognition and an understanding of what happens when you have a federal partner that gets the importance of being innovators, being leaders, trying to figure out how we can do things differently. Cities can't do this alone. No individual company can do this alone. No individual period can do this alone. But in partnership, we can really create some great things, and that's what we're here to celebrate today. We're moving forward. We are going to do this. It's one of the largest projects of its kind in the country. This will be one of the largest buildings in the state of Minnesota that will be powered by renewable energy sources, and so we are extremely proud of that fact. So congratulations. Welcome to everyone here. And what I don't have is who's going to speak next. Oh, you get to come back.
Well, next we have, sorry, I should have let you do it. Now I'm totally mortified. Charlie Hemline is the Director of Solar Market Transformation for the U.S. Department of Energy's Solar Program.
Thank you very much, Ann and Mayor Coleman and Mayor Ryback. Thank you very much for having me, and to all of you for being here. Really shows the energy and the passion that St. Paul and Minneapolis have for solar and for renewable energy, and it's fantastic to see. DOE really recognizes the role that local governments play in making renewable energy happen in this country. You are the centers of energy use, and therefore you are going to be the leaders in making renewable energy happen for local governments and for citizens everywhere. Our Solar America Cities program, of which St. Paul and Minneapolis are a part, is a unique partnership where, as the mayor said, we wanted to reach out directly to local governments to support them in their efforts to make that transition to a clean energy economy. In 2008, St. Paul and Minneapolis were selected as Solar America Cities, and they've made tremendous progress since then. It's been fantastic to see in looking at how to transition to a clean energy economy and a sustainable solar infrastructure. Our emphasis in the city's program is to really help the city look at all of the different ways, the roles that they play to make that transition. So cities are they are champions for solar in their cities for businesses and residents in terms of outreach and education. Your policymakers in terms of planning and local regulations that you put forward to make it easier and more likely for folks to go solar. And as we're announcing here today, you're also a leader in making projects happen. You're buyers of solar, you're customers yourselves for the city's own use, and that's fantastic to see. So I'm here today to help recognize St. Paul and Minneapolis with this Solar America City Special Project Award. This is a part of $10 million of money that we had with the American Recovery and Reinvestment Act, whose purpose is to help stimulate the economy, to get jobs growing again, and for Solar America City specifically to help the cities here build on the great work that they've done so far as a part of our partnership, take it to the next level, and really be an example for other cities, not only in this region, but across the country. We look to our innovative city partners to provide a roadmap for how other cities across the country can do this and take what you know, what you're good at, and what works for you, take it to the next level, and then let's export that for everybody. So I just wanted to say solar is coming. It is the wave of the present, not the future. And next week I'm going to be out at the Solar Power International Conference in Anaheim, California. And just one small anecdote, the trade show floor for the conference this year sold out in a matter of days, and that trade show was more than double the size of last year. So the industry is growing very quickly. Cities that take a leadership role are going to be the ones that reap the benefit of that growth and make it happen for your own city here. So I want to thank Mayor Coleman, Mayor Ryback, and all the great city staff here in the region that have been partnering with us to make this happen. We really look forward to your success in the future. Thank you very much.
As you understand, District Energy is very, very excited about this opportunity to get solar energy into our mix of renewable energy that we provide to our customers. But it wouldn't be possible to do without the public-private partnership that we have experienced and we are experiencing here today. Our company was formed by a strong public-private partnership back in the early 80s, with that included Department of Energy, it included the City of Saint Paul, the State of Minnesota, Ramsey County, BOMA, and other the broader business community. So today, the same entities, plus many more, the ones standing here, realize that we need to transform to a more sustainable energy production and the way we are using energy. District Energy has been and will be in the forefront in this transformation to a new era. The solar project, which will install a capacity of 1,000 kilowatts plus, will be the biggest in Minnesota. I don't know about Midwest, but I don't have that information, but it could be. It will be, the focus has been on the roof of this building that we're standing in, to install the solar collectors actually on the flat roof on top of us. We have not decided about what kind of technology to use, but most likely it will be solar collectors for hot water production and a combination of collectors that can produce both electricity and hot water at the same time. The project will cost about $2 million. We're getting a grant then for about half of that from DOE and the city. This would not be possible without the collaborative effort between the Minnesota Office of Energy Security, the City of Saint Paul, the City of Minneapolis, the RiverCentre, and NRG and Excel, where we all have worked together to really get this project to where it is today, where it's going to be reality. So this is a very, very important step for district energy where we are striving for a cleaner, more secure energy future, which we believe can be achieved by integrating many locally available renewable energy sources. Solar is not going to solve our energy future. It's going to be a mix of many renewable energy sources. So I would like to take this opportunity to thank the company Solar Skies for bringing in some solar panels so you actually can touch the panels and get a better feeling for what this solar panel is about. And I'd also like to thank the RiverCentre here for their enthusiasm and that they have moved so quickly, so we are able to really believe in that the solar collectors will be on top of this building. And last but not least, I'd like to thank my staff, led by Nina Axelsson, that has done a terrific job to get this project to be a reality. Thanks, Nina. It's now my pleasure to introduce the mayor of Minneapolis, R.T. Ryback. Thank you.
Thank you. It is wonderful to be here. Thanks. Thank you. It's wonderful to be here. And I want to start off by thanking the Obama administration. They came into office saying that they were going to invest in the economy and convert us to a green energy economy, and they are delivering. When you talk to Brandon Roman back there from IBEW or any of the other people, where you see some of the trades in this state where up to 50% of the people are not working, this is putting people to work. So if anybody asks you where are the stimulus dollars going in the United States of America, to the solar project right here in downtown St. Paul and projects throughout this country. Thank you for doing this, and thank you for delivering on where we need to go. It is also great to be here with the great mayor of St. Paul, who's been a terrific partner on these initiatives, and both of us stand on the shoulders of a mayor who's probably, frankly, greater than either of us, and that's George Latimer. And George Latimer, an amazing, forward-looking mayor, way back a few decades ago, said that we really needed to look much more innovatively at the way we do energy. And the district energy program in St. Paul has been a leader in the country for decades, and that says a wonderful thing. But it also should really challenge us to say that great minds a few decades ago got St. Paul in the lead on this. Don't you think right now that we should make sure that while that is a leader, that should be an example of scores of great innovative projects for alternative energy throughout this state? It's time for this not to be an island anymore, but to be the norm. I think it's incredibly important to what we're doing here today because it's the result of a number of things, of an economy moving forward because of green jobs, of two cities that have worked together in strong partnership. When Mayor Coleman came in, he immediately appointed Ann Hunt, one of the great leaders in this state in environmental matters, to take the lead for mapping out an energy and environmental strategy for Mayor Coleman. He's partnered very closely with our staff, Gail Prest from who's our environmental coordinator, Carol Latofsky from my office, and they've worked hand in hand on so many different projects. The Solar Cities project is similar to what we have with the Green Jobs Task Force. And the Green Jobs Task Force is really looking at this issue of how do we create, how do we create these new jobs of tomorrow? When a Department of Energy or a person out of work is trying to figure out a way to move forward, they don't ask where the border is between Minneapolis and St. Paul. They say we have to do this together. So I'm incredibly happy to stand here today. I'm happy that also there's a part of this grant that goes to NRG in Minneapolis to do a feasibility project and how we can integrate solar into more of what's happening in the downtown business community. I'm also very happy to say that we're moving fast on installing solar throughout the city of Minneapolis. We have it on 2 public works facilities, a fire station already. We're looking very hard at doing one on the convention center, and one that I'm really proud of is a small one. But it's the idea that we now are waiving permit fees for people who want to put solar on their homes. The holy grail on this, to me, is that we really need to get this great technology directly into homes so people can use it. And as somebody who's driving a plug-in hybrid car, I believe we also need to look at the idea of getting more of this technology onto garages so that we can have plug-in hybrid technology using solar, and that alone would help solve most of the energy challenges that we have in the United States today. So thank you so much for all of you for being part of what is hopefully the next step, but certainly not the end, of a long, great march toward a great new green future. Thank you very much.
All right, before we open it up for questions, I want to do just a thank yous because there are just so many people that have made this possible. Ann is too humble to put herself on the list of people to thank, but I really do want to thank Ann Hunt and her incredible leadership on this issue and with our last 3 years. Anders and his team, he's mentioned Nina, but also Ken Smith has been an incredible partner on this. Both Senator Franken and Senator Klobuchar's offices have been extremely helpful. Representative McCollum, I see Josh back there has joined us. Brian is here with Keith Ellison's office. They've just been incredible partners. The Center for Energy and Environment, Sheldon Strom and Carl Nelson. We have Fresh Energy, Michael Noble and Linda Taylor. From IBEW, Dan McConnell and Mike Redland. The Minnesota Renewable Energy Society, Doug Shoemaker and David Boyce. Office of Energy Security, Bill Glan, Stacy Miller, Janet Streff. We have the Neighborhood Energy Connection with Chris Dufferin, NRG with Jerry Pittman, and XL has been an incredible partner, Greg Palmer and John Marshall in particular, and of course Mayor Rybeck, Gail Priest, and all of his staff. Just incredible. So thank you for the partnerships. As Mayor Rybeck mentioned, thanks to the federal government. How often do you hear that phrase? You never hear that. But we are here to say thank you very much to the Obama administration, to the Department of Energy. This innovation, this grant, this project is really going to start to reshape how we do things in the city of St. Paul, in the Twin Cities, in the state of Minnesota, and hopefully in this country. Thank you very much. That question.
2 questions. This is costing $2 million. You're getting $1 million from DOE. Where's the other $1 million coming from? And also, is this energy that's being produced supposed to offset energy someplace else, or is this in addition to?
The other $1 million is coming from District Energy St. Paul. It's an investment that we do in our production capacity of renewable energy. And it will be, depending on the needs for heating, sometimes it will be in addition, sometimes it will reduce our usage of fossil fuels. Did that answer your question?
Question in the back.
What's the length of time it's going to take for this project to be complete?
Our goal is to have this at the very latest done December 2010.
Thank you very much.